Here it is. Our enemies is in Washington, D.C., and the globalists from Davos, World Economic Forum, Prince Charles, Obama, Bill Gates,
those people who
Zuckerberg,
work in our nation's
Klaus
capital
Schwab,
eagerly continue to escalate tensions, eagerly wage new Cold Wars, understanding that if there's a nuclear attack, yes, they will be okay in their bunkers where they literally have plans to be able to continue to wage wars from their bunkers without any consideration for the rest of us and the destruction and incineration that their wars will cause. This was ultimately the thing that caused me to run for president in 2020, because I saw where our leaders were taking us. I saw the dangers of where this new Cold War and nuclear arms race would eventually lead. Whether intentional or accidental, there is only one destination for such wars, and that is a nuclear holocaust. I made it clear then that this is a central issue of our time, the most important issue facing us in the 21st century, and that there was a clear choice in that election. We're either going to work towards peace, de-escalate tensions, move away from this new Cold War, or we will continue to race rapidly towards the nuclear brink, toward a new Cold War with Russia, a new Cold War with China, and therefore racing towards nuclear war. Now, for those of you who remember that election, this issue was not important to the media. They refused to talk about it. They refused to raise the question in the debates. There was no other candidate willing to talk about this issue. It was not important to them then, and it's not important to them now. And so here we are, 2 short years later. What I warned about then is now our reality. This proxy war that we're fighting against Russia right now could turn at any moment into a direct conflict between the United States, NATO, and Russia, a country that has more nuclear weapons than any other in the world. Now, anyone with a little bit of common sense knows that a Cold War can very quickly turn to a hot war. And that when you're waging a hot war against a nuclear-armed country, it's just a matter of time before it leads to the use of nuclear weapons at any moment. And here's the insanity of it all. We have talking heads on TV, we have politicians, we have very powerful people here in the United States and all around the world speaking with a straight face, well, you know, if we start World War III or when World War III starts, here's how we're going to fight and win. That if Putin decides to use tactical nuclear weapons, here's what we're going to do, as though such a war could ever be won. It cannot be won. World War III cannot be won. They're living in this archaic mindset of World War I and World War II and not facing the realities that we have today. There is no way to win a nuclear war. There is only one end, and that is a nuclear holocaust.
and remember the Georgia Guidestones. And also, these people, they have their Elysium. They have what they want, even if it's deep underground, under the ocean, or it's up in the sky. They have several huge state-size areas to live in. They think they're going to survive. They want 7 billion people dead. That's what they want. And then they can create the society they wish to have. They want to start it all over. And I got a lot more to say on this. It's crazy. We have, and right here on top, the surface, we have a zombie government with a zombie population. I know most people have to go to work, have to take care of their families, take care of the little things. They don't have time for this. And we got people out to destroy everything because they think that they can come back and build it their way with artificial intelligence, with D-Wave quantum computers. Like I said, apparently they did make it to the moon. They found technology that was there. They've used it now to achieve what anybody, any people, men would want, and they're out to destroy the vast majority of humanity and start over and have what they want, the way they want it. I don't know. Something's got to give.